Driving around Cape Coral, you might see these little white crosses in the ground. They're for one of Cape Coral's special species. I'm Cape Coral community correspondent Bella Line, and it's these little burrowing owls that have stolen the hearts of many Cape Coral residents, some even inviting them into their yards. These white sticks all over Cape Coral mark the homes of one of the city's gems.
I didn't know anybody in town, so I kind of rode around to see where I lived. And I happened to go past this lot, and there was a bird standing on this cross. And I'm wondering, what in the world is that?
Burrowing owls. Standing at about 9 inches tall, these little birds sit on their perch right at about hip level for us.
Oh, there's one there. Can you see him?
And people like Pasha Donaldson and Beverly Saltonstall love them.
Once you get involved, you get hooked.
Beverly is one of the founding members of the Cape Coral Friends of Wildlife that started more than 20 years ago. And she was a part of the first official owl count in 2018, when they counted 2,500 burrows in the city.
The first one was a little rocky because people didn't know, how to do it.
Now she says they've worked out some of those kinks and have more than 500 members helping them out.
So how do you tell who's mom and who's dad?
Well, by behavior mostly. The male's job is to guard that burrow.
They say Cape Coral has more burrowing owls than any other city in the state. And from 2023 to 2024, they counted nearly 900 more owls.
People need to know what's going on and whether our population for the state population is based basically on Cape Coral's population.
But the numbers still vary because of the weather and bird deaths, so they rely on the community to help them out.
Cape Coral's 100 square miles, so there's no way we could monitor all the burrowing owls in town. So, we have to rely on people calling us.
But they say even with the educational work they do, their biggest threat is development.
As the city gets built out and their lots get destroyed and their habitat gets destroyed, we're begging people to have their little front yard owl.
They say the count has stayed pretty steady over the last decade. Cape Coral has about 5,000 burrowing owls. So if you want a burrowing owl as your front yard neighbor,
if you don't want rats, you don't want roaches, you don't want lizards in your yard, these are your natural pest control. You don't have to pay them either.
The Cape Coral Friends of Wildlife will come dig your very own burrow. And within a year, you may have your very own burrowing owl family moving onto your street.
They have changed my life.
Reporting in Cape Coral, I'm Bella Line, Fox 4.